It all started in 2017. All I had was faith and blessings with a bunch of men determined to find their purpose in life. From a broken promise, now it's time to shine.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna let it.
Drilling ain't for everybody. You gotta be strong mentally, physically, and emotionally, cause there ain't no time for bullshit on the job site. It requires precision, there's no time for error. PZ's Underground Utilities and Restoration is a drilling company based out of Glowville. A bunch of thugs got together and we're just trying to make it happen. I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot of nights I felt like giving up, or a lot of mornings I felt like giving up, and I just think about my brother Polo, and we're gonna finish this for him and his kids, guaranteed. These young men right here, they dropped out of high school, but they're out here, they're working with all this expensive equipment and they're getting paid top dollar. Yeah, God blessed me with this idea and this vision, but my brother's the one that inspires me every day. Me and my brothers had our company together at the time, and we were barely making money. But my brother he was still balling, he was hustling. So he took these three dudes in his crib from Glowville that I'm pretty sure that their dad didn't. I know for sure Kermit, he was raised in a foster home. Romy's dad was never there, and I don't think his dad was there for him either. It's a similar story. But my big brother took them three in his crib, paid them out of his own pocket for like a year and a half, dog, to give these niggas a better life. And that was 8 years ago. And look, they're not gang banging, they're not selling dope, they're not hurting nobody. Well, my brother brought him in and I trained him, but that's the real story, my brother G.
As a man thinketh, so he is in his heart. You must believe we were built to win. My losses became victories. And when they counted me out, I went harder. They gon' remember my name.
You know what it's like to win. Now you a champ, no giving in. Don't look back, do what you can. Sorry for the loss in advance. I'ma go, I can't lose. Y'all boys should've stayed in the weight room.
Put him on my back like Murray do.
Walk away with a dub, I can't lose.
I never had a job. Never knew how to work. I never had any skills. All I knew how to do was hustle. Pat taught me how to work, and basically just like changed my life. Kind of gave me hope because I never had nobody teach me how to work or teach me a trade, And it kind of opens the door up. It gives you hope in yourself, faith in yourself, because then you're like, if I can learn this, and I can learn this, and I can learn this, you just keep learning more and more, and it kind of gives you a way out of that bad life, It gives you like some kind of self-worth,
a purpose,
meaning and purpose. It gives you a future, Because growing up in the streets, you don't have a future. You don't know if you're gonna make it out of the streets or not, bro. And then you don't know if you're gonna make it out of prison. I see so many guys kill themselves, hang themselves, take pills, kill themselves, cut their wrists. It's bad.
When I first got this job, I started off digging, and I just got out of prison. It's my first job, and I was making like $11 a month, so I was super grateful. And anyways, he said if I learned everything on the job and that he doesn't have to be on the job site, he would pay me $1 a foot. So within 6 months, I learned everything, and he no longer had to be on the job site. So 2 months go by, and we was doing about 3,000 feet a week. And so I hit him up and I said, hey man, when am I gonna get that $1 a foot? And he said, I'm already paying you enough. And this is like 11 years ago, so he was paying me $35 an hour at that time. but he broke his promise with me. So from that point on, I decided to, I'm motivated to get my own crew started. And if I'm gonna make money, I'm gonna make money for myself and my family. And so actually a broken promise that started this all. My nephew, he only went to the 5th grade and he's out here killing it, making dreams to reality. I love you, dog. Dre, goes hard, never stops, so smart. Rummy, big dog, does everything the right way, don't give up, super proud of him. Kermie, been through a lot, never stops, man. I love this dude. Paul, loyal to the bone. We did 20 years together, now we're out here living free. God is good. So my son, yeah, he's my right hand man. He's my foreman. I don't even got to be on the job site. He's mechanical. He knows from top to bottom. He knows the email process, does the invoice process. I literally don't have to be here, but I choose to be here. But my son right here, I know that everything's gonna be taken care of. And if he does have to make a phone call, he'll call me. Yeah, he's a natural born leader. He's overcome so much in life, and I love that he loves people. He loves to help others. A lot of people, they become in this position and they look down on others, but he helps them to become better like himself, which makes me a proud father. I just know that I taught him how to be a driller and not a drug dealer. When I was going up to these youngsters, I was like, man, you gotta have integrity. You gotta have self-accountability. And then some of them would ask me, like, what does integrity mean? What does self-accountability mean? So I had to realize that, dang, they are who I am when I was young. And I have to have patience, and I have to teach these guys what this stuff means because they didn't know what it really meant. So when you go for job interviews and they expect people to come from the hood to know all these things, they don't know what it is because they didn't have fathers there to teach them. And when we trust in them to do this, it empowers them as men.